Yeah, hi everyone. Welcome to the session. So we will just wait for some more time to others to join and then we'll start the session. Yeah, hi team. So meantime we are waiting. If anyone has any questions, let me know. We can go and take those questions. Or like, are you guys able to create that account yesterday? If anyone is facing any issues, let me know.
Yes, sir, we have created.
Okay, you are able to create, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I just have one question. Uh,
Yeah, please.
if I I just have a use case. I just want to understand if Apex is, if it is a good choice, or VBCS plus OIC would be a good choice for this. Like my use case is like where I will have to read some data from Fusion and do some data massaging in database like ATP database or something, and then
Okay.
load the information back to Fusion. So, is Apex, like when I say read, right? Like I read the data and I need to have a page where user can, make changes or add more details to those information that I'm getting from Fusion. And then on top of it, I will have to do some automation kind of logic, which I would need a package, backend package, usage for that. And then at the end, my end goal is basically to load this information back to Fusion, and then show that end result in the page, right? So is Apex a good option for this one, or VBCS and OIC as a combination is a good
Yeah,
option?
so for this one, right, like if you see, so like as you need to do like a lot of task into the database, correct?
Yes.
And do you have to integrate this page in the future, like into the application, or like what it will be?
Yeah. Definitely, this page will be has to be a menu in the Fusion.
Okay. So that's what like as it looks like you have to do the more of the data right into like the database. So
Right.
I will say that okay, you can go with the Apex one because in that one right it would be better to control the things. But again right, it depends upon your so VBCS is going to be little tricky because in that one right
Hmm.
directly you cannot do like ATP again you can use into the there also. But only the problem what you can face there, right, is like you have to create that OIDs REST APIs for each and everything.
Okay.
So that could be the one challenging part which is going to be. And here, right, in Oracle Apex, you can do those things very easily, like drag and drop. There, right, you should know the JavaScript. So basic things you will able to do. But like if you wanted to implement that end-to-end application kind of thing, right?
Hmm.
So you need to know this Java, that OJET programming language.
Okay. Is it possible to
Yeah,
trigger integration from
yeah,
Apex? I mean,
yeah, yeah, it is possible. It is possible from the Apex. Like integration in the sense like OIC code, right?
yeah. Like on a click of a button, if I have to trigger it.
Yes, yes. Yeah, so REST on this that OIC, right? It is nothing but it is a REST API at the end, correct? It
Yeah.
will give you the URL. So like
Right.
in the Oracle Apex, like we can initiate the REST API. Like REST APIs we can go and use. So you
Understood.
can call into that one, or maybe like you can put the whole code into the procedure and you can trigger that procedure. So procedure internally will trigger that OIC logic or whatever other logic you need to trigger, correct? You can go and trigger.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's
Thanks.
what I told, right? Oracle Apex has like 25 years, so it is way more mature compared to other no code platforms. Yes, there also you can go and achieve, but like how easily you will able to do in Oracle Apex, right? In those, like you have to do extra work and all.
Hmm. Understood.
Yeah. So maybe like you can do the POC kind of thing in both, and then you can find like which can be used for your client.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions if anyone has? Okay. So what I will do, right? I will just go and start screen sharing. And today what we will do, right? We will go and try to create first simple application and we'll see how we can do that one. And then, right, I will go in detail of that explaining. So let me share my screen. So I hope everyone is able to create that Oracle Apex account yesterday. If not, let me know if anyone is not able to do. I can show the steps again. Okay, anyone
Yeah,
missing?
I missed actually yesterday. This is my first class. Okay,
Okay,
so I
okay, okay.
joined today only. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sure. No issues. Let me just quickly show that steps again. So apex.oracle.com is the official website of the Oracle Apex where we can go and do this one. Now, what we can do here is like for the practice purpose, we can go and create our free environment here into this one. Another is like suppose if you have the paid account, right? Or not the paid account, right? If we have the Oracle Cloud account. So we can go into that one and we can go and create account there also. So if you see that once you come to this apex.oracle.com, this option will come start for free today. So you can go and click into this one. So it will redirect you to this page. Now here we have three options. So these two are the cloud options and this is a local option. It means you can download the Oracle Apex if suppose we have the Oracle database, correct? So what we can do on top of that one, we can go and use Oracle Apex. So this is for the on-premise applications if they have their own database in the local. So that is that option. Now these two options are there for the cloud. So in this one, this option is there only for the learning purpose, free Apex workspace. We can go and create our account and then we can go and start the development. This is like Apex on the Oracle Cloud. It means we can go and create our Oracle Cloud account, and on top of that one, we can go and use this as a one service will be there, Apex. So we can go and use that one. Again, all three options are free. No need to pay for anything. For this one also, right? No need to pay. For this one, right? We just need to create our Oracle Cloud account. For that one, right? We need the credit card, but there will be no deductions and anything. Nothing will happen, and Oracle Apex will be available always free. So what happened into the Oracle Cloud account? Like for first 30 days, you will get $300 credit. So those you can go and use any way you wanted to use. After that also, right, if you Apex comes into the always free service. So it means like after 30 days also, you can go and use Oracle Apex in free only. And this is like if you have your own database, you can go and install. So all three options are there as a free only. Now, first option is like free workspace. So what we do, right, we can go and click into this one and then we can go and request for the free workspace. So what happened, right? We just have to fill this form and give the email address correctly. And then what will happen, right? You can go and fill this form. And once you do this request workspace, what happen? You will go and get one credentials. So in that one, right, email will come and it will ask about the activate your account. So you can just click into the activate your account. And once you activate, then what happen? It will ask about the user, like the password. So you can go and set the password. And after that one, you can go and log in. So that is how we can go and request the free workspace. In this one option, what happened? We have to go to the cloud.oracle.com. So first, like just complete this step. Whoever has not completed, I will just wait for 2-3 minutes and let me know if anyone is facing any issues into this one.
Yeah, here one question actually. So in Apex,
Yeah.
actually, what are the roles we have actually? It's taking a developer
Uh,
role and admin also there.
yes. So by default, right, there are three types of roles we can go and provide. One is the admin, like who will become the like who can go and control most of the things. Then one is the developer who can go and do the development task, but he cannot do the admin level task. And the third is the end user. It means they can just go and run that applications. They cannot go and log into the development platform. So whatever our workspace will be there, so they cannot go and log in into that one. Whatever applications we have created there, yes, they can go and use like log in and they can go and do the testing. So that we used to call as a tester role.
Like application, if you create, just let's say you create the application that we need
Yeah.
to integrate with Oracle Cloud, right? Again,
Yes, you can
Well,
go and yes, you can go and integrate.
like just need to keep some menu in the desktop in the uh, console, no, home console window actually, whatever the
Yes,
dashboard in the Oracle keys
yes,
and menu log. So there we can keep that application, right, as a menu.
right, right. You can keep.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Any other questions, team? Okay. Meantime, like who has not created, please create this one so that okay, if anyone will face any issue, we can go and see and we can resolve. Okay. Is everyone able to create this one? Okay. Anyone facing any issue? I will ask the question in another way around.
So workspace means it's environment development or whatever maybe, or
Yeah,
what is that
you
word?
can give. Yeah, you can give your unique name. So maybe like for example, right? I will I created with UnoGeek. So maybe you can give your name or then you can put something. So it should be a unique kind of thing for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I have done that.
Okay, you have done right. Okay. So I hope everyone is able to create. If not, like if anyone will face any issues, let me know. We can go and do the later point of time also. So this is at option number one, right? What about the option number two, right? So in the option number two, what we have to do, we have to go to this cloud.oracle.com. And here we need to go and create our Oracle Cloud account. So here I already have something. So what I will do, I will just go open into private window at cloud.oracle.com. So it will land up me to the home page. This is how like the home page will come for the cloud.oracle.com. So in this one, right, what we have to do, if suppose you already have the account, we can go and put that account name here and we can go and log in. If we don't have, right, we need to create the new account. So what we have to do, we have to click into this one, sign up. So once we click into the sign up, right, what will happen, right? Here we will have to go and fill this form. So in this one also it is kind of the same. Like we have to go and give all these informations, verify my email. Once you do verify email, then what happen, right? Again, one email will come. You can go and verify from there. Then in this one, like some more informations will come. So we have to go and fill it out those informations. It will like, ask about that address and all. And then at the end, it will ask about the credit card information. So if all the steps are completed correctly, then like once you do create account, then you will receive your email that okay, this is the email, like this is your account and credentials and everything. Then you can go and set up your account. So within that one, we have to go and create one database service. So if you see right, all these services are like free, so which will come as a free only. So in that one, right, we have to go and we have to create the developer service, and in that developer service, Oracle Apex will come. So if anyone of you will able to create this one, right, or wants to see those steps, so let me know if your Oracle Cloud account is created or you already have. Then I can go and show you the steps like, okay, in the cloud account, how we can go and create our Oracle Apex. So these are the two options what we have. So for the companies, right, or when you work into the real project, only this option they will are going to use because this is on the cloud. So if even Oracle recommends this option only, that okay, this is the recommended option. And um, like in this one, right, like they can have the better control and never ever use this one for the client work because this is a free workspace. You don't have the admin credentials of this one. So what happened, right? If suppose Oracle wants to make it down, right, or they wanted to delete everything and refresh everything, right, they can go and do because Oracle has told that okay, this is there only for the learning purpose and not there for any other purpose. So maybe if Oracle replace something, right, and if you go and say that okay, my client's code was there, I need that one, so they will not give anything because this is the main intention for this one is like only for the learning purpose. So I hope you got that one. Now I already have the workspace. I will go and log in into my workspace so I can do the sign in. Okay, and once your account got created, right, what you do, you can click into the next time into this sign in button. So once you come to the apex.oracle.com, right, then next time you don't have to click into this one. You can go and click into this sign in. So it will land up to the login page. So this is the login page. So here what happened, right? While creating account, whatever the workspace name we have given, that will be the workspace name. Our email address will become the username, and whatever the password you will set, right? So that will become the password. So that is what we have. So I will just go and enter my okay, session got ended. Need to re-log in again. So once you log in, this is how the home page is going to look like. So for me, right, you will able to see something additional like this top bar and these numbers. But in your case, what it will happen, it is going to show here like it's going to be completely blank and here it will be like 00 and 1. So that is how it is going to look like. So let me just go and remove all this. Okay, let it have. I will explain. Let me know if you are all of you are able to reach to this page. You guys are able to log in.
Yeah.
So how we know actually is that user having admin or developer role actually
Yeah,
when
I
you
will
log
explain.
into application?
Yeah,
Hmm.
so by default, right, when you log in, right, so whoever has created, right, for example, I have created with Vijay name, right? So that will like the first user, right, is always will become the admin only. So when you are creating your account, right, you have given one email address and all. So that
Right.
person is automatically the admin only
Mhm.
because
Okay.
he is a super user, right, who has created the environment. Now he can go and he can make the changes. He can go and modify. If he wanted to modify his own rules, he can go and modify. He wanted to create for some other team members, he can go and do. I will show you those steps.
Sure, sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just let me know if all of you are able to reach to this page or if anyone is facing an issue. Okay. So in this one, right, like this is our home page which will come. So in this one, right, if you see, right, we have four main components: app builder, SQL workshop, team development, and gallery. If you see in the top also, right, same options are there. And here also same option. So these are the main four components you can go and call that, okay, Oracle Apex has like these four main components. Now, if I will ask you one question that, okay, if you have to develop one website or one web application, right? So what are the first thoughts will come into your mind?
You have to go to
Anyone?
app builder,
Okay. No, like what
and
all things
database.
will be, yeah, what all, okay, yeah. So one is like database. What all things you need?
Front-end architecture,
Correct. Front end, right? And what else?
I mean
Okay,
architecture, yeah, like master detail or what kind of
No,
things.
UI design,
o-
mostly UI. Is I think we need the how the UI looks like. So
okay,
what data we have to display,
okay.
and we have to
So
design the database table. And all. Yeah.
correct, correct. So as you told, right, like database and all, right? So it means like if I wanted to categorize highly, right, at high level, what we need one is like front end we need, correct? Where we can go and design our UI and how the display will look like, right? So one is the front end. Second part is like from where the data will come, database and all, right? So we can call that as a backend, right? So it means if I have to develop any application, I need two things, right? One is a front end, one is a back end, right? By combining two, I can say that okay, my dynamic application or my complete application will be completed. Correct? So it means those two things are the main things. So this app builder you can call as a front end. Whatever you wanted to do, like from the UI perspective and all, so all those things we have to do into the app builder. Correct? So if you see the name, right, app builder, it means we can go and create that applications. But in simple terms, if you wanted to understand, it is nothing but your front end, where you will go and design all your pages, screens, multiple pages you have to do. You have to create some buttons and all right. So everything we have to go and create by going inside the app builder. Correct? Now the second question comes the database, our backend. Correct? I need some tables, I need some database, correct? To so that okay, I can go and show that data. So how I can do that one? So with the help of SQL workshop, we can go and achieve that one. So these two things, right? App Builder and SQL Workshop. If you want, you can call as a front end and back end also. Any questions into this one? Okay. So like when you do the development and all right, most like 95% of the times, right? You have to go and use these two things only. Then the next comes as a team development. This is a good feature Oracle like Apex has, but like it was not used by many because most of the developers they even don't know about this one. What is this team development is? So team development is nothing but for example, right, you can create you when you work on some project, right? So what happen, right? Your project manager and they will create some task and they will assign some task to you, some task to another. Then you will do the development, and once development created, right, you will go and assign the task to the another person, right? Maybe to the testing team or to the functional team. Anyone you will go and assign, right? So how we will do that one? So we used to do that through one the popular software. What we have is like Jira, correct? With the help of Jira software, we will do that one. Or in the market, there are other software also. So we can go and do that one. So same thing we can go and do within the Oracle Apex also without any additional code by using this team development feature. Correct? So it means like all those task creations, assigning and everything, right? Whatever we are able to do into the Jira, same thing we can go and do within the Oracle Apex by using this team development. Because when I'm not paying any amount for the front end, I'm not paying any additional amount for the back end, right? But if suppose Jira, right? We know Jira is not a free software. We have to go and pay some amount to the subscription. So it means for development, we are not paying anything. But yes, for maintaining the task and all, we have to pay. No, it's not like if you want within the Oracle Apex, we have that feature as a team development. So you can go and use that one. Correct? So any question into this team development? I will explain in detail. Don't worry about that one. I will go into each of the one inside and then I will explain all the steps. But like from the high level, if you see this screen, right? So we should able to understand that, okay, what all these are. Any question into this one? Team development.
Is team development means we have to assign the different work to different team members like this?
Yes, yes. You can create the task. You can assign that task to somebody. Then you can comment on that one. You can reply. You will get the reply from that one, right? So it means whatever you are doing on the Jira, right? Most of like almost everything you can go and achieve here. Maybe like when I will go and show, right? So that time you will able to understand that okay, what all things we can go and achieve. Or maybe like if I will have something, right? I can just quickly go. Yeah. So if you say, right, like I have created something, right? Home page is not working. I have given the tags. it is a bug in the development environment, what type of issues, right? Then you can go inside, like if you say it, to whom all I have assigned. So I have assigned all that issue to this one. Then once you go into this one, like you can go and have the conversation also. It means like you have created then s- like somebody will reply that okay, after consent, no further action needed. So all this everything right, then you can go and comment something, then another team, right? So it means like all the communication will happen at the one place only, so that okay, you will not lose any communication in future. Same things we used to like it used to happen with other tools, right? So same thing is happening.
So
So
it
I
is for developers only, or it is the part of other team also. It will work only
no
for developers.
no, it will be for everyone. If you create account for them, right, then they can also log in and they can also use this one.
Is
For
is
the
there
developers, right?
Yes.
is there any mail we can send mail or team meeting?
Yes. Team meeting we cannot, but yes, email. Like whenever anyone will comment and all, right, you can control the notifications, like who can go and send emails and all. So email will go like if you see right when the email should go. So when new comment added, status changed, new assignees changed, right? So in all those cases, you can go and you will receive that email. If the email is configured for this environment, right, then you will go and start receiving the emails.
Yeah, because in team meeting, only two tasks is important. One is meeting, other is mail.
Yes. Yeah. So mail you can go and do, but so okay, it is not a meeting actually, right? Team development is not a meeting eh, thing. It is like your task creation, your whole project, right? For example, you have a one project
I
in that
got
one, right? You
task tracking and task assignment.
correct,
Is it?
correct. Yes.
So in that meeting, or that can also be a part of team development.
Yes, so meeting you cannot create from here. You have to go and use your Zoom and all only. Because I don't think in the Jira also, right? You can create the meeting.
Yeah, correct, correct.
Yeah. So don't confuse with the name, right? Maybe like with the name you are going team development. It means you connect with the team and all. No, it is like you can go and track the development of the team. So if you're a project manager, right, you will assign the task to team members. You can go and see the status, who has completed how much, what is the conversation going on that particular, right? Because for as a tech lead or as a project manager, it would be difficult to go to the each team member, right? So maybe like you just wanted to focus on the critical issues. So you can just come here, you can see what are the critical issues, who is working on, what the conversation is happening, right? So you can go and see all those things from here. Then the last is like gallery. So if you see the name itself, right, gallery, it means like it's kind of a, like some repository, right? So it is the same thing. So in this one, what happened, right? It is our gallery. In that one, some predefined applications are there. You can go and use those applications for your references and all. So for example, you wanted to implement calendar, right? You can come to this application and you can see how product development team has done it. You want to implement some cards, you can come here, you can go and see the cards. So like that one, right? You can go and see different things. Like if you wanted to create some charts and all, right? You can come here, you can create that application. So these are the some sample applications which are developed by the product development team. So you can go and look and you can go and get some reference from that one. Because when we start our code or any project, right? We used to feel that one that okay, if I will get some sample code for this feature, right? I will able to at least I will get the roadmap, right? How to proceed and all. So for that purpose, product development team has created some applications. You can go and you can go and observe that one. So that is what we have the gallery section. So these are the four main components what we have. Anyone any questions into these four? So front end, back end, then this is for the whatever our front end and back end is going on. So for tracking of those tasks and all, we have the team development, and then for our reference and for our help, we have some previously developed code pack or you can call as a repository, which is developed by the product development team, which we can go and use for our reference. Anyone, any questions?
So Garly means it's predefined like templates, which
Which one?
ready-made code available and we can use in
Ga-
our application, right?
Gallery?
Hello?
No, no, which one you are talking about? Sorry, I missed
Yeah,
that
I'm
part.
Anjes. I'm speaking, sir.
Okay, in the gallery,
Yeah.
right? So gallery is like some predefined reference applications.
Okay.
So like you can go and use those. For example, if I will go and run this on, right, sample charts. I already have installed this one. If I will go and run, what happen, right? One application will come. So if you see, right, this is a sample application which is developed. You can go and see in this one, right, different types of charts, area charts and all.
Okay, okay.
So
So, as per our requirement, we can change here, right?
yes, yes, you can change. Otherwise, like you can go and see how product development team has implemented this one. So maybe like in your application, right, you can go and create one page and you can go and start using like this one, how they have implemented. So you can go to the behind the scene, what is the code for this one. So
Okay,
if you go to the page number 2, right, you can go and see how product development team has implemented this one. So you can go and take some reference from that one. You can also
okay, okay,
recreate
good.
the same thing, right? So
Okay,
for that
okay,
purpose, it is.
okay, good, sir.
Mhm. Any other questions if you have anyone?
One question. Let's say,
Yeah,
for
please.
example, I created one application actually. I want to use that application in another application. Can we do it actually? Means
No, no.
invoking
Can you,
the
no, no, can you repeat again? Like you have created one application
that application. I want to invoke in another application.
and where is that in another application
I
is
want to
sitting?
reuse it actually. Just
Yes,
that
yes, yes,
yeah
yes, you, okay.
within the
So
application
from
Apex
one
only.
Oracle, okay, from one
Ah,
Oracle application, you wanted to redirect to another Oracle application, right?
correct.
Yes, yes, you can do that. Okay, so what we will do now, right? We'll try to create a very simple application. Like suppose I have that Excel sheet. So what I will do, I have that one. So this is a CSV file I have. Let me just go open this into the notepad. So if you see, right, I have this Excel sheet and that one, the high school data is there. Now we'll see how easily in Oracle Apex, right, we can go and create that application from this data. For example, right, till now, like the school is maintaining their data into the Excel sheet and all. Now they wanted to have the application created so that, okay, going forward, they can go and maintain everything into the Oracle Apex. So how we can go and do help them. So, okay, now if I will ask, right, that, okay, you have to create one application from this data, how much time it will take? Any rough idea or based on your previous, like at, give me some number that, okay, you can think, yes, at least that much amount of time it will be required to develop one application from the data. Like,
First, we will create the backend structure and then we'll create the front end and we'll connect same.
yeah, so how much time it can take roughly?
I think maybe 3 to 4 hours.
Okay, 3 to 4 hours. Anyone else?
16 hours,
15 hours.
62 two work days.
Okay, so 2 work days. Yeah, okay. Okay. So yes, like if we go for other languages, right? For example, if I will say that, okay, you have to go for React, Angular, HTML, right? So in that one, right, yes, it will go for some longer period of time. It can go for a week also and all, right? But in Oracle Apex, what we do, right? We can achieve this within a 10 minutes. Or if you are good enough, maybe it's like suppose if I will not explain and if I will do directly, right? What happen, right? I can do within a 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So that is how we can go and do. So Oracle Apex is giving us all those things. So let us see how we can achieve that one. So I have to create one application, right? So what I will do, I will go to the app builder. Then here we wanted to create a new application. So in your app thing, if you see, right, you will not able to see all these one because these are the some sample applications I have created for my previous batches. So for you, right, it will show that complete blank only. So we wanted to create a new application. So we will come to this page, create. Now once we come, right, if you wanted to create from the scratch, we can go and give some name and we'll do the create application. But here we wanted to do from a file, right? We have the data, right? So from this data I wanted to do. So if you see, right, I have that option, create application from a file, right? So I can go and use this option directly. So what happened, right? I will come here and here I can go and drag and drop that file. So let us come. I will go and drag and drop that file here. So what will happen, right? My front end, back end, everything will be created automatically from the file itself. So now if you see, it is asking about me the file name. Like what is the file name I wanted to give? So I will say high school and I will give maybe today's date, 3rd September. So this is
This
my
is
table name, right? In which I wanted to load the data. Yeah, please.
so this is
Hello.
table name you want. This is a table name you will create, right?
Yes. So it means the table will be created with this name. So structure of the table, right, will become automatically. So if you see, right, like once I will give it in this one, right, what happened, right? My columns and everything will be automatically created. So if I will click into this configure, so based on this one, right, what happened, right? This is our file. So it will create with whatever the first row what we have, right? So with this one, right, my row, like column names will be created into the table. So if you see here, column names, so borrow, so all the column names got created, whatever I is there. So like that one, right? If you see, right, we are not writing even a single line of code. Everything is creating from the file automatically. If you wanted to modify anything, right? Yes, you can go and modify. For example, right, this borrow is there, right? Length is 50. You wanted to modify, you can go and modify. After the table creation, right? This is how your data will look like. Now, for example, right, you say that, okay, my first row is a data itself. It is not a column. So you can go and uncheck this option. So once you uncheck whatever, right, the first row will be treated as a data itself. Then your columns, dummy columns will come. Column 1, column 2, like this one. You can come here and then like you have to alter the those column names at the like after the creation of the table. Otherwise, like we know that okay, this data is our uh, that column names only. So we can go and use that first line contains the header, right? So like how it is easy. Now I can go and see my data. Now what I will do, right? I will click into the load data. So not only it will create the table, right? But it will insert all the records. It means whatever data we are able to have into that Excel in this CSV, right? All the insertions will also happen correctly. So it means like it is doing all the activities. If I will see load data, it will create my table, then it will go and load the data. So if you see, right, table got created and then 427 rows got inserted, right? So it means my backend got created automatically without writing any codes. Now, second, the front end application. So we can go and click into this one, create application. So what from where we started? We started clicking into the create application. We have selected that option, create an app from file. We have loaded the file. So our table created and the data got loaded. So front end, back end part completed till now. Now we can say create application. So what will happen right now? We will go and create the front end part. So this is my application name. I will say, okay, school 3 September. And if you see some default pages will come, let it have. I will not make any changes. I wanted to see how the front like default pages will come, right? Then these are the additional features which you want, like install progressive app, right? It means you wanted to create your application as a mobile application also, right? So you can do that one also. Push notification about page you wanted to do. then access control, right? So these are the some default pages will be there. So if you want to create, you can create. So we'll just click into create application. We are not changing anything. We'll see what the default application will be created. So I will say create application. Say reports and form pages dashboard is creating. So automatically it will go and create each and everything without writing any piece of additional codes. So if you see, our application got created. Now let us go and run that application. Then only we'll see, right, what it got created. So will click into run. So if you see, right, automatically the login page also came, right? So earlier we are maintaining the data like this one. Now we have our own application. We have our own URL. Then login page is also there. So I will just go and enter the credentials. And we will do sign in. So our home page is there. So in the home page, we have three things, right? Dashboard, report search, report page. So we can go and click into the dashboard first and see how beautiful dashboard also created. Did I have written any code? No, right? So things got created automatically from the data. Okay, what else got created? So home page we have seen that, okay, this is at home page, right? If you see navigation also came, then whatever we are able to see on the home page, same we are able to see in the navigation. So we have seen the dashboard. So from the data of the whatever the data we have loaded it, from that one, the graph and different types of graphs, right? Pie chart, bar chart graph got created. Now let us go to the next page, which is a report search. So in this one, if you see, right, what all things, right? We have the search functionality and we have the data with us, right? So in that Excel sheet, right, we can do the filtering and all, right? Same thing we can go and do here also. For example, right, I just wanted to see the method of the transfer. See, my data got filtered it out, method transfer. Then if I wanted to filter specific location, right, only Brooklyn I will need. So I have done that one. So it means like all the features we have, we are able to achieve here. We wanted to clear everything, we can say clear all. So this is how easy we are able to do, right? So like search kind of a functionality and all it got completed. Then the next is like we'll have the report page also because we wanted to modify data. We wanted to create new data, right? New school if enrolled. So we have to make an entry of that one to the existing one, right? We have to go and make some changes. So if you see it here, we will able to see the report. You wanted to create a new, we can go and click into the create option. So create form is there. We can go and fill this form and new entry will be created. We wanted to modify any existing. So for example, this is what we have, right? So we wanted to modify. We can come here and see, we can go and modify. So I will add here high school, UnoGeek, high school. Maybe I am changing the name, right? Apply changes. See, it got updated, right? So that is how easy. So it means like if you see that we have multiple features got inherited into this application. Now I will ask that same question again, which I asked that, okay, if you have to develop this kind of application, right, how much time would have taken if you are not using Oracle Apex? Or like if I will say that, okay, these kind of a three different pages you need to implement and it should have all these features. How much time it will take like if you have to use any other language or your traditional coding?
Obviously, 2 work days because we have to search data, column creation, data types, match, mismatch, uh, and update, delete command if you are going to create a package or procedure.
Yes. So
Yes,
how
it
much
will
time
take
it
time, sir, actually. 2 to 3, 5 days at least.
Yeah. So if you ask me, right, I don't think in the 5 days also, right, we whether we will able to achieve or not, right? Because like if you see, right, filtering is there and all. So if we are good enough, right, maybe like if I will say that, okay, I am the expert in that field, right? Then yes, maybe I will able to complete. But someone with your knowledge, right, like how we are into Oracle Apex in the beginning, right? So at the beginning stage, right, I don't think we'll able to complete, right? We have to explore. But in the Oracle Apex, we can go and do all those things very easily.
So can we provide the LOB for column level fields?
Yes,
Vijay?
we can do each and everything.
File type should be CSV only or XML as well.
No, it will be anything like, so if you see, right, it will accept three different, like I think multiple different types of application files. Let me just go to that one. Yeah. So CSV, Excel, XML or JSON file. So these all files it will accept.
Okay.
So if you have the data into any of these file formats, right, you can go and create that application. Yeah.
Does it have any limitation of how many records it can load?
Load, I don't think any limitation what we have, but maybe it is like last time where in one of my project I faced is like 40,000 I was able to load. More than that one I was facing some issue
Okay.
because like the timeout was happening.
So this table in which schema it is getting created, how is that?
Yeah, so when you create your workspace, right? So for that one, right, with that same workspace, one schema will be created. So
Okay.
maybe for in this one, if you go and see, right, this is my work schema. So it will go and create in that particular schema. So like my name was UnoGeek, right? So with the same name, one workspace got created, and in that workspace, it will be having. So here you can go and check like which is your work schema. Any other questions if we have?
So what is a separate database actually? Can we connect through SQL Developer in order to see the tables and all in the schema?
Yes, you can
There,
connect to the yes, you can connect to the SQL developer also because it is a Oracle database, right? So if you have those all those information right, which needs that I think you need that cloud wallet. So if you have the cloud wallet and everything, right, then yes, you can go and connect to SQL developer also.
How it identify in which database it have created the table? Suppose we have two or three database. Okay, so from
Yeah, so
above.
in that particular case, right, like in which environment you will go and create, right? So in that one it will be. So for each database, right, one Apex environment will be there. In that one database, you can create like a number of schemas, correct? Same way, you can create a number of workspaces there. So it means like one environment will be there for one database. In that one, you can go and create any number of workspaces. So those workspaces are nothing but the schemas. In free workspace, you will not able to see because that access is there with the product development team. So here you cannot go and log into the DBA one. But when you create your own one, right? So that time, right, you can go and log into the DBA page also. So like how we are here, we are logging to the particular workspace, right? It means I'm logging to this particular schema. But
So,
like this one,
so
right?
you
For
mean, yeah.
each database, we will have one internal something internal one, right? So we can go and log in into that one. So that is kind of a DBA. So in that one, you can go and access to the database.
so
So
each and
it,
every instance, just each and every instance, let's say it may be the dev instance or test instance or production. So we have
Right.
separate URL.
Yes, URL is going to be separate for all.
Say for example, we have one development. So by Apex, it will create one type of schema in this development, right?
Right. So when you create the workspace, right, you can select the existing schema also, or you can create a new schema also. So for example, if you already have some existing schema, right, and you want to link with that only, you can link.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Otherwise,
why?
when you
Yeah. Why?
otherwise when you create a new workspace, automatically behind the scene, new schema will be created.
I got once login with Apex, we have given the workspace or schema name. The table will
Yes,
created in there, right?
correct.
Okay.
So one Apex environment create one with one schema, right, sir?
Yes.
Okay. By default, one schema.
Yeah, one schema, one. It's kind of like in Oracle Apex, we are calling that as a workspace, but in database terms, right? If you want, you can call that as a schema also, because behind the scene, a schema will be created, and all the tables and everything will be there into that only.
Okay,
So
okay,
the
sir.
term what we are using into the Oracle Apex, that is a workspace, but in the database, that is a schema.
Schema, right? Okay.
And when we talk, I mean, in generic live project, so they will provide us only one workspace, right, for
Correct.
Apex.
Yes, yes. So in the live project, right, they will create some different, right? Like one with the UAT, one with the development, one with the SIT, right? So they can share you the different that okay for UAT, like for the development, this is your credentials, and this is the workspace or schema name. Then for
Yes, sir.
UAT, this is the one. For develop
Yes,
SIT, this is the one. So in that
yes.
particular, you have to go and log in.
And under that, only one workspace would be there, one
Yes, yes,
schema would be there.
yes,
Okay.
yes. That will be linked to one schema only.
Okay.
So this application is created, sir. How it will be available for user to?
Okay, so if you see, right, it is on the internet. So you can just share this one and everyone will able to access this one. So this, if you say it
And
is not on the
how
local.
to? Yeah. So to give our end users, so we have to create new users, or how we will share this application to them to access.
Yeah, so it depends upon your now authentication. So whether you are using the Oracle Apex authentication, right? So you can go and use that one. Or if you are using your company's authentication, right? Like SSO. So you need to go and configure that SSO authentication. Or if you are maintaining some separate table, right? Then in that way case, right, you can give one register page also. So they can go and register their self yourself, right? Like if you say it like I will go to the Amazon.com, right? So there it will give me the option to create my account if I'm not already have. So I will create my account and then I will go and log in. So it depends upon your mechanism, like how you want it to do.
So in case of Apex, you have created your one user. So we have to create more user. So where we will
Yeah,
create it and
yeah, I will show those steps. Like I will
okay,
show
okay,
each and every.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, sir.
in the coming classes, right? Like I will show the different options
Okay, sir.
and that application which I told, right, that we will create. In that one, I will show that okay, how we can maintain our own table. We will create the user into that one, and who whichever users are there into that table, right, they can go and access. So if you see right here, user one at the rate Gmail. So here it is a custom authentication, custom login. So if you see in the admin, so maybe here, right? Oh, I have given that okay. Admin can go and create that account, and now to this application, only these three users can go and log in. No one else can go and log in. So like if you have to maintain like this one, right? We can go and maintain this one. If you wanted to give separate register page, we can give the register so they can register, then they can go and log in. So in
Okay.
this application, right, as I told, right, all the concepts I will go and teach you through this application. So in this one, right,
Okay.
I have covered each and everything, like whatever you think, right? Drop down, then attachment, whatever you can think of, right? Like update, delete, apply changes, then act, it's kind of a different options, right? When we create a form kind of thing, right? Sometimes you have to create the checkbox, radio buttons, and all. So each and everything we'll discuss that one. Then different types of reports we'll see. So interactive report, interactive grid, classic report. So if you see right, these are the interactive reports what we have. Then if I will come to this one, so it is an interactive grid. We can go and do the within the table itself we can do. Then Like within the table also, if we wanted to status, then these WHO columns are there, right? Which we cannot go and update. This should be automatically. So we'll see how we can go and make them as a read only, and the system will do automatically. Then on the single page, if you see, report and form will be on the same page. You wanted to just see just report, you can collapse that one. So report you will able to see. Form also will come on the same page only. So different drop downs and all. So in this application, right, like I have designed this application in such a way that okay, each and everything will be covered. So if you come here, right, like parent child will be there. So this is a parent and this is a child. So that master detail we used to call. So how we can go and create that master detail kind of thing. Then here the dynamic report we will create. So it is a report also, and within the report, like the table features will be there. Then we can go and change our themes from this one. So this is the default feature itself. We'll see that one. Then we'll see the purchase dashboard, how we can go and create the different types of charts to show some numbers, to create like this one, right? Like what is the today's sales, how many, some counts we will see. Then whatever the purchasing is happening, right? We'll go and see that one. Then this one, right? We have created the custom. We can go and give some custom colors if we wanted to give. Then we can go and create the like this kind of a thing, right? We can see how we can have the buttons after this one. Then like if this is an interactive report, interactive grid, sorry. So in that one, right, we are not using the seeded functionality. We have created our own buttons and we have written our own logic in that one. So we'll see how in case if a customer will say that, right, I don't want to use the seeded look and feel. I wanted to create my own look and feel. So we'll see how we can go and do that one. Then like when you click into this one, right, how the pop-ups can come. Then radio button. So different sorts of things are there, which we will go and see. And then same thing, right? Whatever the sales are happening, we can go and check our sales. So we will see how we can go and add the tabs, right? Because like if you, it is a bigger information, right? Multiple pages. Or if you said no one wants to scroll like this one, they will say that okay, we need the tab only. So within the page, within the region, how we can go and create the tabs, how we can give the different kind of buttons, different kind of screens, right? So each and everything we will go and see.
Is it possible to control the end user, access kind of role-based access, like only few can be
Yes,
readable and
yes,
different?
yes, you can control. So for example, right, in this case, right, I have given this one, right? So I am making this one, right? Where is that one? Yeah, active status. No, I think so. Yeah, if you see user role, so I am created in this one, right? So I will say user and admin. So in this case, right, I'm just giving two types. So whoever will be the admin, right, they will able to see this admin page and all. But if it is a user, right, he will not able to see these one. So we can control that one. So we have
Are
the
these
authority.
like user and admin, or like are those only two roles that is allowed, or we can have
No, no, no. This is
any?
my custom.
Okay.
It's completely up to you how you want it to design. So in my one, right, I have just designed the table and I'm just putting the user and admin. So when I will explain, right, I will explain that okay, once somebody will log in with this one, right, they will
Hmm.
not able to see this admin page. So how we can control that access based on the role. So I will explain that also. But like in
Okay.
this case, right, I'm just using two. In your project, right, if suppose you have to do multiple, right, you can have the multiple.
So if
So, the sir, the admin panel we have to design, or it is the ready-made template available and we have to import it.
No, no, no. We have to create like so like that's why like some things will come readily available like how this is coming, right? But client will not be needed this kind of thing, right? You have to do the custom. So in that case,
Okay.
right, you can go and do your own customs once.
So how
Okay.
complex the migration of the pages application from one instance other instance?
It is just one file. You have to export from here and you have to import there. That's all.
What about the dependent objects will come automatically?
So that
Like
depends upon if you configure, right? For the database, right?
uh,
Suppose if you configure that, okay, these should also go automatically, right? Then you can add them as a supporting object. But in the real project, we don't use to do because we used to make the front end and back end separately. But in your case, right, if you want to club together, yes, you can do. Because what happen, right, when we do the multiple times migration, right, we don't want that, okay, our database will be modified. Because in the database, right, data will be there. So each time if you do migrate, right, what happen, right, it will go and create new tables. It will truncate drop the old and create again. Then your data will also go, right? So the best approach what we used to follow is like we used to do separately only. But again, if you well, like first time, right, you can go and do that fresh. But going forward, right, we have to do this separately only as a better practice because we wanted to keep that old data, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Any questions, anyone else?
If two users or more than one user are trying to update, what would happen? The same record or in within the same application?
Yes, so like it's kind of a database thing. Like whatever you can achieve in the database, right? Same thing you can go and achieve here. On top of that, when if you want to put something additional, yes, you have to write some additional logic. But Oracle Apex
I,
will internally, I don't think it will control anything.
I
It
think it's
like
the database feature. It's the
yeah, it is
database
a
feature
data
to log the record.
correct. So if I think some both will try to do it, to one it will go and show that okay another user has modified something, refresh your page, and then only you can go and do.
So that's what I just wanted to understand. Will it
Yeah.
show, or we have to write logic and show a message ourselves, like if somebody is
Uh,
trying to update or
you have to check. Like I have not checked that feature,
okay,
but like it is a database feature only. What I know, but I have never tried out that one.
got it.
Maybe I can check and let you know.
Thanks.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, that is a real scenario. So where the same page can be used by multiple users at the same
Correct.
time.
Yes.
Mm.
I think we are locked the page right while developing.
No, dear, development time we can log the page. They're asking about the data update, like when we are trying to update the data from the front end.
Okay.
Yeah. So development we can log that, okay. If suppose I'm working on one page, no one else will modify my code. So that control we have, we can go and lock our page. But about the database, so that is like database inherit functionality only. Explicitly we don't have to do, but again I will check and maybe let you know more on that.
Yeah, one more question actually. Let's say, for example, in the Oracle Cloud, we have different modules, right? PO, then OM, inventory, all those
Right.
things. Let's say for PO related, I created 5 applications. I want to means keep that 5 application in means package. Let's say in OIC, some integrations are there. I can keep the integration in one package, so I can migrate that package into other instance. Okay,
Yes.
like that actually in the Apex also. Can we keep all the means one specific module related applications pages in uh,
Yes, so that it depends upon
one
your
repository?
design. So suppose if you create one pro application only, right? And in that one you are creating different pages. Then when you migrate, right? So whole application will be migrated. But suppose if you're creating the multiple application itself,
Right.
right? So in that
Hmm.
case, you have to migrate multiple applications.
One by one.
Yes. Any other questions if you have? Okay, so if no question, then I think today we'll wrap up the session here only. Now from tomorrow, we will go and start going in detail. So initial days, like we will just spend some time in the workspace itself. So that okay, I will explain each and everything that okay in the workspace. What are the different options are there, how to use, and then we will go and do our start the hands-on by this application. Anyone, any questions?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so some
Sir,
team
okay,
members
sir. We,
join.
we will, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
yeah. I think it's we have created the application today, sample application. So how to
Hmm.
modify it, how to make a list, how to drop down, it will be covered next, right, sir?
Yeah, yes, yes. We will like that's why like when I will create that initial application, right? Like hands-on. So in that one, right, each and everything I will explain
Okay, sir. Okay,
how
thank
to create the because like that's the hands-on. So in that one, right, we are going to start from the scratch. We are not
you.
going
Okay,
to
sir.
use any feature that okay, yes, it will come automatically and all. We will cover all that option. In that one, right, I will show that okay, how the things will create it automatically. And if you want to create from the scratch, right, then how we will do. So like for example, right, interactive report is the one. So we have multiple options, like three pages we have for the interactive report. So in one, I will say that okay, it will be created automatically. Then in one, right, I will say that okay, if we have created a blank page, then at later point of time we have to add how we can go and add that one. So different scenarios I will explain while doing that one.
And
Okay,
one
sir.
more question, Vijay.
Yes.
So you are in this session, in the training session, you are going to show us how means the real-time applications or only this dummy applications kind of thing. Why? Because
No,
I'm,
so
let's say,
yeah, so this
I think
pause application, right, is real time only. So all the
already
features and
cloud is
everything,
there.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
all the features and everything, right, you can go and use in any application.
Okay. Fine.
Oh, yeah. Any other questions if anyone has?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So the team members who joined later, if they have any questions, like I think Devendra.
So one more thing, certification is provided. Means dummy, any dumps are available for Oracle Epics for
Yes, yes,
the
the dumps will be
end
yeah,
of course.
whatever the dumps we have, we will provide. And I think it is September. So I think Oracle free certification that campaign is going on. So I will request that okay, all of you can go and schedule your exam for some later point of time, so that okay, you don't have to pay anything for that one. So that exam cost will be around I think 20K something. Currently it is going free, so you can register yourself so that okay, you don't have to pay anything for that one.
Right. Mm.
Yeah, hi
Okay,
Jilani.
fine. Hi, hi, Vijay. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you all. If anyone has any question, let me know.
Sure, sure, sure. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.